Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the Bluetti AC180P portable power station and how I'm using it in this RV when I'm boondocking or dry camping, or basically anytime you're somewhere and you don't have shore power available. So when I purchased this RV, I was looking at portable power stations from all sorts of different manufacturers, or adding an inverter and some additional batteries to this RV. Right around that time, Bluetti reached out to me and we started talking, and they decided to send me the AC180P. This is a new part to their product line, and so they said if I just did a video showing what I use it for, they would supply this to me. So this is a bit of a paid promotion, but honestly, I'm just showing you a real world situation of what I'm going to use this for and what it's capable of, and hopefully that'll help you with your decision if you're looking for a device like this similar to what I was looking for. So to real briefly go over it high level, this is the AC180P. It has a 1,440 watt-hour lithium batteries in here, and it's capable of 1,800 watts of continuous output. You can charge it with solar up here. It needs 12 to 60 volts and it can take up to 10 amps. Or you can charge it by plugging it in around the corner just to 120 volts. It can output 12 volts DC right here up to 10 amps. And then it has DC, all of these USBs right now. This one is plugged into my drone, which is behind the charger, but it's not turned on yet. And then there's a wireless charger up on top, so you can actually just drop your cell phone on the top and it will wirelessly start charging that. And then there's 410 volt outlets right here. Another option it has, which is really cool, is there's an app that you can download on your phone. You can see right now I have it pulled up, and it's telling us that there's no power coming in on either solar or utility, and there's no power on the DC and no power on the AC. So for starters, I'm going to turn on the DC. And you can see now it just turned on the DC, so it's powering up that USB, which is charging up my drone. So that's going to be doing its thing. And then I'm going to turn on the AC, which is going to connect us to the shore power of the RV. Alright, so now that is going up to 400 watts, and that's because I've been off of shore power for a while here, so not only is it powering all the lights in here, it's also going to catch up and charge the battery a little bit. So that app is extremely helpful if you have this outside. Sometimes what I've been doing is I'll have the portable power station actually sitting outside of the RV in the corner where the shore power is. I've brought it in here just so that it's a little bit easier to film, but if I need to check on what it's doing, I'll just pull up the app and check it through there. So what I want to do here is right now we're running all of the lights in here, and like I said, we are charging the battery. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn on my water pump, and I'm going to put a little water in a cup here and run the microwave so that you can see the draw that it puts on there. And I should mention that this will run everything in this RV except the air conditioner. If I find myself in a situation where I need to run the air conditioner, I'll have to fire up the generator for that. Now, like I said, this will put out 1800 watts continuous. So right now we're at 16, almost 1700, but that shouldn't be a problem for this. You can see that it greatly reduces. That right there tells you how long you can sustain this. So if we stayed at 1700 watts, we could only do that for 3/4 of an hour, and we would burn through all of our battery. But as soon as that microwave turns off, we'll go down to just a couple hundred, and then that time will go way up. Okay, now you can see it's gone back down to normally when it's just sitting here sustaining, it lives anywhere from 80 to 120 watts. Now I'm going to turn on the TV and the DVD player, and I'm going to turn on one of the max air vents just so that we can see what it does with some normal load. So with, right now we've got all the lights on, we've got the TVs on, the DVD player, and one of the Max Air fans is on. It's pulling 250 watts. It's telling us we could do that for 5.6 hours. That's pretty good. So the intention here for me is when I'll use this RV to go to an off-road park, pulling my Baja, and I want to go there with my wife and the dogs, and they're not interested in anything that I'm doing playing out in the dirt. So they'll hang out in this RV and they'll have the TV on, lights on, she'll cook up some lunch with the microwave, and then we use the Bluetti to carry us along as we can. So far, the times that I've gone, for just one day, the Bluetti carries us throughout the entire day. But when we go on some trips and we do this for more than a day, the plan is to use the Bluetti for as long as we can until it kills itself. And then we're going to fire up the generator, and we're going to run that probably for about 2 hours to fill the Bluetti back up, and then we'll turn the generator off, and then the Bluetti can do its thing. That way it's nice and quiet. We're not burning a bunch of fuel, just running the generator all day long. And it's kind of like, well, it's exactly what they call it, a portable power station. We're using the generator to fill it up, and then we use that for as long as we can, and then we'll go back. Now, we haven't had to do that yet, because like I said, just at the park, the Bluetti, if we're at the park for 8 hours, the Bluetti carries us no problem with that so far. The only thing we can't do is the air conditioner. We've only had this RV for a month or two, haven't needed the AC yet, and honestly, I don't know how much we will use that, but when we do, we'll need the generator for that. Alright, so that's it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys real world what I'm using the Bluetti for and how well it works. It seems to be really good quality. I'm really happy with it so far. And like I said, I can now use this. I can throw it in the Jeep if I'm going to the RC car track, and I can use it for charging up those batteries. I can use it if we lose power at the house. I can use it to run some appliances in the house if needed. There's lots of things that you can do with it because it's totally mobile at this point. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it's helping you if you're thinking about possibly purchasing one of the Bluetti products for whatever you're looking to do. After this, I'm going to go in and start charging it up, so I'll show you that real quick. But aside from that, thanks for watching the video, and hopefully I'll see you on another one. Take care. You can see here that I'm charging it now. So I've got this cord plugged into the wall outlet, and it's putting in 825 watts, and it's telling me that that's going to take about half an hour to get up to 100%.